In today's rapidly changing business environment, leaders are frequently faced with complex decisions that affect their organization's future. Strategic decision-making and problem-solving are critical leadership competencies that help ensure long-term success, effective resource allocation, and the achievement of organizational goals. This module delves into strategic thinking, decision-making processes, problem-solving tools, and how leaders can make informed, ethical, and impactful decisions under pressure. Understanding strategic decision-making. Strategic decision-making involves choices that determine the overall direction of an organization. Unlike operational decisions, which are routine, strategic decisions are often complex, long-term, and uncertain. Key characteristics: 1. Future-oriented. 2. High-impact. 3. Involves significant risk and uncertainty. 4. Requires a holistic understanding of the organization and its environment. 5. Often involves multiple stakeholders. Examples include A. Entering a new market. B. Launching a new product line. C. Acquiring or merging with another company. And D. Restructuring the organization. The strategic decision-making process. Effective decision-making follows a structured approach. While models may vary, most include the following key steps. Step 1. Define the problem or opportunity. Clearly identify what needs to be decided or solved. Ambiguity at this stage leads to poor outcomes. Step 2. Gather relevant information. Collect internal and external data. This includes financial data, market trends, competitor analysis, and customer feedback. Step 3. Generate options. Develop multiple strategic alternatives. Avoid fixating on a single solution. Step 4. Evaluate the options. Use SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, cost-benefit analysis, or risk assessment tools to evaluate each option. Step 5. Choose the best alternative. Select the option that best aligns with organizational goals and available resources. Step 6. Implement the decision. Develop a detailed action plan, assign responsibilities, and ensure communication across the organization. Step 7. Monitor and review measure results and adjust if necessary. Strategic decisions should be agile and adaptable. Common decision-making biases and pitfalls. Even experienced leaders fall into cognitive traps that affect judgment. 1. Confirmation. Bias. Seeking information that supports pre-existing beliefs. 2. Anchoring. Relying too heavily on the first piece of information received. 3. Overconfidence. Believing in the infallibility of one's decisions. 4. Groupthink. Prioritizing consensus over critical evaluation. 5. Escalation of commitment. Continuing a failing course of action due to prior investments. Leaders must foster critical thinking, dissent, and objective analysis to avoid these traps. Strategic thinking versus tactical thinking. 1. Strategic thinking focuses on vision, direction, and long-term goals. It considers the broader environment and aligns decisions with mission and values. 2. Tactical thinking is about short-term execution, solving immediate issues, and achieving quick results. Great leaders balance both, seeing the big picture while managing daily priorities. Tools and frameworks for strategic problem-solving. Leaders can use structured tools to guide problem-solving and decision-making. A. SWOT analysis. Evaluates strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats related to a decision. B. PESTLE analysis. Assesses the external environment, political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors. C. Porter's 5 forces. Analyzes industry competitiveness, helping leaders make market-related decisions. D. Root cause analysis, RCA. Identifies the underlying reasons for a problem using techniques like the 5 whys or fishbone diagram, Ishikawa. E. Decision matrix. ranks multiple options based on weighted criteria such as cost, impact, ease of implementation, etc. Problem-solving approaches. There are several styles and approaches to problem-solving. A. Analytical approach. 1. Data-driven. 2. Logical and sequential. 3. Works well in stable environments. B. Creative approach. 1. Encourages brainstorming and innovation. 2. Ideal for novel or ambiguous problems. C. Collaborative approach. 1. Engages stakeholders. 2. Builds consensus and buy-in. 3. Slower but more inclusive. Effective leaders often blend approaches based on context and urgency. Decision-making under pressure. Leadership often requires making decisions under tight deadlines, uncertainty, or crisis. Best practices include 1. Staying calm and composed. 2. Focusing on key priorities. 3. Using available data, even if incomplete. 4. Engaging key advisors or teams. 5. Communicating clearly and confidently. 6. Documenting decisions for accountability. Ethical decision-making. Ethical considerations must guide strategic decisions, especially when they impact people, communities, or the environment. Ask, is it legal? Is it fair? Is it aligned with our values? Would I be comfortable if this decision became public? Leaders should promote ethical cultures by rewarding integrity, encouraging transparency, and leading by example. Case example, strategic decision-making in action. Scenario, a nonprofit faces declining donor support. The leadership must decide whether to merge with a similar organization or develop a new revenue-generating product. They conducted SWOT analysis, engaged staff and donors for feedback, modeled financial outcomes of both options, chose to create a social enterprise arm. Outcome, within 2 years, donor reliance dropped by 50%, and revenue grew by 40%. That is it for this module. In the next, we will talk about performance management and motivation. See you there.